amigos, time has come to share with you one of my favorite techniques, the tremolo. Tremolo is one of the most expressive, beautiful and exciting guitar techniques, and also one of the most difficult ones. The tremolo tries to imitate a human voice, and then there is a second voice that is going to support that singing voice, usually played with the thumb, while the tremolo is played with these three fingers, the A, M, I, in a constant flow of that melody, the repetition of different notes. I'm going to share with you some guitar tips and my own techniques that I used to really master it. So let's just start from the very beginning, from beginners all the way to really difficult exercises. So it's about starting from the bottom and pushing your limits week after week, and in a few weeks or a few months you'll be able to master this beautiful technique. So let's just start on the first string. We're going to focus on the right hand, just the right hand. So we're going to play the first string for this exercise, and we are just going to use the three fingers A, I as triplets all the way. We are not going to use the thumb for now. So I'm going to play the basic tremolo exercise. M, A, I. A, M, I. I want every finger to play, to do the movement from this joint and come back. Once the finger has come back, we do the next finger once it came back with the third one. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The goal is to have a very stable hand while the fingers are doing the tremolo. So we don't want with each finger the wrist to move, but to be totally stable and relaxed. Okay, then we are going to start doing combinations. So we first did A, M, I. Now we are going to do A, I, M. One of the challenges is always to create the same sound for every single finger. It doesn't matter if it's the index or the ring finger or the middle finger, the sound should be exactly the same. So now we are going to do the exercise of the combination A, I, M. Once we did that a few times, a few minutes, very slowly, start very slowly, there is no rush. I'm compressing time somehow, but take your time, enjoy the process of feeling the finger, feeling the sound, and it's a process that you can enjoy 10 minutes every day doing this exercise, or 20 minutes, or 30 minutes, as much as you enjoy it. Next combination, M, A, I. So, M, A, I, M, A, I. Again, the goal is to produce the same sound with each finger, and very stable hand, very relaxed, and we are doing triplets. Next exercise combination, M, I, A. Wonderful. The next one, I, A, M. And the last one, I, M, A. Again, we would start very slowly, 1, 2, thing is to make the movement from the first joint and complete the whole movement of each finger before starting the following finger. You can also practice these exercises with a tremolo, with a metronome, sorry. You can always practice these exercises with a metronome, starting at slow speed and then little by little, every day you push a notch up faster. So the next exercise, we are going to add the thumb, and we are going to play on the first string the tremolo, and we are going to add the thumb on the 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th. It would result to sound like this. Start doing all the possible combinations, starting with M, starting with the I, and being very conscious about every movement and every sound. The next thing, we are going to do the same exercise but with triplets. We are going to play the thumb and the first note of the triplet at the same time. It would sound like this. All the possible combinations starting with the M and the I, right? Fantastic. So the next step is going to be, it's getting harder and harder to do it on the second string, exactly the same. So with the second string it's going to be more challenging because we have the first string and the third string, and don't worry if sometimes you are going to hit the first string instead of the second string, but it's going to be a matter of educating and training the hand to get used to move in short distances and be very precise in playing the second string and just the second string. So we would do the same thing, but now on second string in triplets. Then the next combination, A, I, M. As you see, it's in triplets, so the thumb and the first note of the triplet is always at the same time, for now. And then we will do the same with the M finger, starting with M and starting with the I finger. Once we have mastered this technique, starting very slowly and then progressing into a faster speed on the second string, we are going to do the following exercise, which is a complete circle of all the combinations, and this is really tricky, and don't get frustrated if you cannot play it the first 2 or 3 weeks. You will get there eventually. Is every time with each triplet you are changing the finger in the combination. So the first triplet is going to be A, I, M. The second triplet is going to be A, M, I. The following triplet is going to be M, A, I. The following triplet, M, I, A. And the last one is going to be I, M, A. And the last one, I, A, M. And then we would start again with the A, I, M, and with the whole round of combination. I will play it for you. And that was a whole round. I did all the possible combinations, in the combination also adding the thumb, in triplets. I'll do it again. That's it. Well, if you came this far, again, be patient, you know. This technique, I've been doing these exercises for years and years. So it takes time, but practice makes the master. So enjoy it, you know. It's not a matter of being able to play this whole combination in a whole week or in a month, you know. Just enjoy the sound, the effect of the movement, the perception of your body, and how relaxed you are, enjoying that place of where the sound expresses, and be one with the sound and the movement and the perception of your hands, making this beautiful movement of the tremolo. Okay, once you have mastered this, let's go to the last stage. Now we are getting into the most difficult exercises that are going to give us the freedom to sing the tremolo, to be flexible with the tempo, to keep the line flowing while the thumb is doing these other middle voices. So for that, you remember we started with the 4 notes and then the triplets. So now it's going to be a combination of both. It's like, how is that? Well, listen. I think it's easier to listen to it than to explain it. So. As you see, there is a triplet, but then right before hitting the first note of the triplet, I play the thumb. Well, that's going to give us, you know, on one hand, to keep the melody of the tremolo singing, while the thumb is doing all the middle voices and the bass. Because when you are singing, when you hear a singer, you are singing, you are listening to the whole voice, la, la, la. There is no interruption. So we want to recreate the tremolo like a singing voice. So if we do the 4 notes, it's going to be right? So that's how it's written, but that is how it is not sung. So a combination of this is really difficult, but that's what makes the tremolo sound so amazing, because you are keeping the flowing of the melody, but you are creating all these different voicing in the middle, and you recreate like 2 guitars playing together, and this is so beautiful. So don't be tricked by what's written on the score, which is written like, but then, you know, forget about that and try to be musical, keeping the voice singing. The last exercise, it's going to be to play with rubato, with the speed in the exercise. So I'm going to do an example we are doing now, which is a combination of triplet and 4 notes, or a triplet adding the thumb. But then I want to do it really slow. And that's when we get the freedom to sing as we wish. Singers are one of the most free musicians because voice is free. So we want to recreate that freedom playing the guitar. So we are able to go with a direction if we want to accelerate or to take time or to do a rubato. And that's how a singer would sing Recuerdos de la Alhambra. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to share any comments, any questions you may have, and I'll be happy to answer. So enjoy the tremolo, master it, and record some of the most beautiful guitar pieces ever written for the instrument. Recuerdos de la Alhambra, Un sueño en la floresta by Agustín Barrios Mangoré, or Una limosnita por el amor de Dios. Anyway, among many others. So enjoy, thank you very much for watching, and see you very soon.